Relax. When you're relaxed, you can have anything that you want. Nothing's stopping you. There's no tension. There's no frustration. You're not thinking about all of your problems. You're not stressed out about the things that you don't have. How do you feel when you're relaxed? You feel at peace. You feel like everything's working out your way. You feel like nothing can stop you. And why is that a good thing? Because imagine how you feel when, let's just say, things haven't been going your way. You're frustrated, you're agitated, you're stressed out about everything that you have to do. You know that whatever it is that you have to do, you're still gonna have to keep doing more of it. You feel so revved up, but you still feel like you can't do anything about it. What are you doing in that case? You're effectively, imagine you're in a car. Your brain is stressed out. What's that doing? It's hitting the accelerator. It's pushing the gas. The engine's screaming. It's like revving so hard. But what are you doing when you can't do anything about it? You're also holding the brake. So instead of moving forward, you're effectively stuck in place. Your brain fighting itself. It's trying to both go forward and do something, but it knows that it can't, so it holds the brake. Do you think that ever works in your favor? Because in my head, I've just found myself realizing that this is what I've been doing to myself. I've been in situations where I deep down know that I can't do anything about it. But still my mind is stressing out, and it's like, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this. While at the same time, it's like, I can't. So it's screaming, I want to, but I can't at the same time. It's pushing the gas and the brake, and essentially like it's doing a tug of war against itself. Do you really think you're getting anywhere from that? Because I've just realized how stupid it is when I saw that that's what was happening. When I finally realized that, okay, maybe, just maybe, I don't need to be fighting myself constantly in order to get to where I want to be. Maybe in those situations where I feel stuck and I can see that my brain is fighting itself, maybe it's better if I just relax. And when you finally are able to, you're aware enough that you see that your brain is fighting its own internal little tug of war against itself. And like, you know, the angel on your the angel on your shoulder is saying, let's go do this thing, let's go make progress, you know, it's like, it's so peppy and excited and good. And then you have the devil on the other side that's saying, you can't do that, that won't work, yada yada yada, like all these excuses. And it's like, you have these two voices blaring in your head, fighting against themselves, and you're stuck there stressed out, worried, anxious, and just feeling torn apart, essentially. When you realize that that's happening, when you get an awareness of what your brain is doing, that's the only time that you can accept, okay, maybe I should just take a deep breath and accept that there's nothing I can do, it will work itself out. And when you feel that relaxation, when you feel like you're not fighting yourself, things start falling into place magically, because now you're not worried about why it won't work out. Now you're not focusing your attention on the things that aren't going your way. Now you can just sit back, relax, and you can see that, okay, it's actually working now. Maybe it doesn't work out the way that I think it will, but it will eventually. And it does. It always does when you don't stress about it. When you just relax and let things fall into place, and you believe. You have to trust and believe that they will. When you're able to do that, it always does. No matter what, like, it will work out as long as you let go and you don't stress yourself out about it. It's easier said than done. And I know that I definitely still struggle with it sometimes. But when you practice this more and more often, you can start to realize what it is that you're doing, how it is that your mind is constantly trying to win this tug of war. But you have to sort of let that go. You don't want to be in the tug of war. You can be a spectator of it, but you don't actively want to participate in it and try to fight yourself. Because when you fight yourself, nothing works. Your brain is tied up in this knot. Do you think it's really going to be doing anything productive during that time? No. So why not just let go of that knot, let it resolve itself, because it will eventually. It might take time, but it will. And if you can just relax, trust the process, and know that it's gonna work out, it always does. Because when you're relaxed, what are you focused on? You're focused on that good feeling that you have, that that lack of stress. You're focused on what it is that you want to do, not what you have to do. You're focused on the calmness, the stillness, that you don't have anywhere you need to be, that you don't have any obligations, that you're perfectly fine right this very moment, because you don't have to stress. You can just relax. Things will work out. It might take some action. It might take some time, but it's gonna happen if you just stop stressing about it. But the moment that you tie your whole mind up in a tight little knot, you're stuck in the same place. You're doing nothing. And what are you focusing on? The negative, the things that aren't working, the stresses, what's making you feel bad. And when you focus on what's making you feel bad, guess what happens? You feel even worse. But when you let go, you relax, and you focus on the good things. You focus on the fact that you're alive. You have everything you could ever want right this second. You'll have more of it. You'll feel even more at peace. You'll feel even better. The actions you do take from a relaxed state always work out. They never fail. They could never fail if you just trust the process. And yes, it might take some time before the results show. As long as you trust it, it will. So how are you gonna try to relax and let that knot that you have in your head resolve itself today? Because I know that we all have them. They might be lying under the surface, but they're always there. As long as we as long as we stay stuck thinking about them. But when we can finally let go and relax and let it just resolve itself, everything works our way. It always does. So how are you? Oh my god, my voice. How are you gonna let that not resolve itself today? That's what I want to know. Drop it down in the comments and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye bye now.